you... Scott, shut it up with your 035. Hello, you YouTube people. I'm here with the lovely, I was going to say. Or in French, le lovely. That's a word. I don't know. Everything becomes French when you put le in front of it. That is true. Don't say anything.
Okay, that's totally true.
Le Gwen, le string, le skull. I speak le fucking French. Le fucking French. Okay, so I'm sorry. Wow, this is insulting on the highest level because whatever. So I'm here with Gwen from Skull Strings, who'll just pretty much say if I'm saying anything wrong, but I think I got a couple of things about the strings that I will convey to you people, to you freaking people with a fucking low-tuned bullshit. Play a fucking six-string, tune it to E and write some music. No, it's gotta be E flat, drop C. Fuck you, drop C. She's there for you. She's there. She will handle your fucking drop Cs. No, it's gotta be seven-string multiscale. Because the lower, the heavier. Is not correct. Oh, dude, but 8-string on drop E, that's where the metal is. Le finger. Okay? But fine. I'm not one of you, but she sells to you. Because Skull Strings obviously is metal! Strings. That's what they do. So obviously if you look at all these beautiful people here, they are not the jazz players. I don't know, let me see. No.
Not at all.
They all have, the tats. Are these real?
Yeah, those ones are real.
I have tats, but they're fake. They're sleeves. I'm a total poser. But I mean, come on. If you look this glorious, this amazing, do you need tattoos? No. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. So, how did I get here? Skull Strings cater primarily to the heavier players. That doesn't mean that you have to be a heavy player to play Skull Strings. They're freaking strings. Make whatever music you want with it. Primarily, you do stainless steel, right? You also have a nickel variant.
Yes, of course. Yep. We have both of them. For the musician can choose between one of the alloy, but for their sound and for what they need.
But primarily, what you do is steel. I'm a big fan of steel strings. I use the NYXL from Daddario. Now I'm playing M steels from Ernie Ball. They're usually more expensive strings. But what you also get is a little bit more output because of magnets and something about physics and induction, right? There's a higher output from the pickup with stainless steel.
Of course, you have more high treble and more high harmonics keeping on your strings because of the alloy. With a nickel line, you are gonna have more middle are coming up, but with the stainless steel, you got a brilliant sound. It's gonna be the perfect match if you need something really precise.
I love the clarity of stainless steel. It can be an issue on a guitar that is extremely bright. So if you have a bright Telecaster, you might want to stay away from stainless steel because it's just too much. But I personally love it. So the special thing about Skull Strings is, if you look at all these people, they all need different sets. They have different. My low E string is drop B flat. I don't know. And then, but my high E string is actually 7 octaves higher than the human hearing can hear. And all this bullshit, and all the strings in the middle are all just D. I don't know. One of you has that tuning, and Gwen's gonna take care of you because you're gonna write to her and say, oh, look, I need a drop B flat, all D strings, and then a string nobody can hear. And then she's gonna say, okay, we're gonna put that set together for you. However, we're gonna do the high string. I don't know, that's physics, I don't understand. But that's what they do. So realistically, you have a multi-scale 7-string. And as I just said to Scott, what if you have a reversed headstock like on my Ormsby? That's a beast. That's a really long scale, and then you're actually adding this much on the headstock to the low E tuner. A normal string might not be long enough. So you can actually tailor your kits to any need. So if someone says, I need an extra 5 centimeters on the string, you make that set.
Exactly. This is we can make it because we make all our strings in our workshop in France. So if you call me and tell me, well, I have my Orsby who need more centimeters of my low strings, well, I can just make the strings for you on the right moment. When you call me, I say, okay, get some dimension, get some information. I need attention. And let's go. We make it. I'm sorry, it's just a friend in front of me, and it didn't help me a lot.
Frickin' people distracting the pretty lady. Bastard! Or le bastard in French.
Perfect. It match. Well, this is why we can do it. We make everything by ourselves. I make my own strings with my own hands. This is why black metal could love our strings, because there's sometimes some kind of blood on it. Mine, actually.
That is horrible, and not COVID conform, by the way. Rub that shit off.
Well, but yes, we can do anything for a specific gauge. This is why we are the specialist of custom gauge.
So that's a killer line, the specialist of custom gauge.
Sorry?
That's an amazing marketing line, the specialist of custom gauge.
Yeah. It's just why we are here. We are here to help people, to help musicians to forget they have issues with their strings. We are just here for it's a family company, and my dad used to say the best strings is the string which one the musician forget is touching a string and just giving all you need, all the creativity can go out of him, but with no technical issues. This is why we make the good strings for the right people.
You want to think about the music, not the gear.
Yeah.
It's about the music, not about how you get there. And so,
the sound, the music, the musician, just the creativity, what does he feel, and what it can create. The gear are just issues. This is a right. This is not a right.
I know what you're trying to say. So you have your basic sets. I mean, you don't have to have something customized. There's your standard 9-42. There's your probably 9-46, which I used to play for a while. I now play 10s. There's a 10-46. There's a 10-52 with lower bottom, and all this stuff. Then you have drop D sets. Where 10-52 for me would be a drop D set, right?
Yeah, but you have 52 for standard tuning, or also for drop tuning, and it's two separate sets. Look.
Okay. Now it gets interesting.
For a drop tuning, if you just get an higher and lower heavier gauge, it's gonna be harder for you to play. Just because you need your low string with more tension because you dropped it. If you make a heavier set, it's gonna be hard to play. We make the right one with the lower string on the right tension, but all the set is made for
the normal.
You can play for just like a 10-46.
So a normal, for example, 10-52 is 10, 13, 17, 30, 42, 52. But the drop set with 10-52 is 10, 13, 17, 26, 36. So the D and the A string are the normal 10 set, but then the low D string would be 52, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, of course. This is a question of tension. It's how it works.
It's a question of tension. That's a cool scientific... It is a question of tension. It obviously is. They also have acoustic strings in le pink, as they say. You know, I speak fluent French, le French. One of these days, some French person's going to hit me very hard. Or le hit me very le hard. So, yeah, cool stuff. So, generally, let's talk pricing. Because we have to. Normal set on, actually here, drop D set.
Yeah.
How much?
11.9.
My Ernie balls are actually more expensive, so that is very reasonable. So if I order a custom set, obviously it makes sense to not order one set. If I wanted to order a complete custom set, how many would I have to buy for it to make sense? Do I have to buy one?
Just one. just the one you need. If you just want to make a test, I will not ask you to buy 10 sets. Just a test. For example, you can change tomorrow. Well, your G string, you're gonna want it. You want it with something different, plain to wanted. No, just for custom set, it's just one. Perhaps if it's the gauge that nobody will use and with some dimension completely crazy, well, I will ask you to buy two sets.
But you don't have to buy like a pack of 50 for her to actually go in the shop and make it. That's amazing. I can try something. I could even say at $12, I can say, well, make me this and this and this, and I try 3 different ones, and then I find the one that I totally love, and then say, look, Gwen, make me 20 of these, and then you actually do an order, because obviously if it comes from France, you want to make sure that you have enough sets. Who orders one set of strings? Don't be cheap fucking le bastards, okay? Send the woman real money for real amounts. She is saying she will do one set for you, but she cannot feed her cats. Do you have cats?
Yeah, of course I have cats.
Of course I have cats. How many cats do you have?
Just one.
Beginner level. I have cats. I have
How many cats do you have?
5.
Oh my gosh.
3 dogs.
You're a hero. You're a sure hero.
No, not me, my girlfriend.
Okay.
And they're all damaged, either damaged cats or assholes. Because they have some medical problems that cost me a lot of money, or they're just...
Scratchy. Oh, yeah. Fucking assholes.
I could show you scars all over the place. Fucking assholes. But yeah, she needs to feed her cat. What's your cat's name?
Tasheki. Pom Pom. Everybody call her Pom Pom.
Pum Pum. Pum Pum. What is it? Okay. So Pum Pum needs food, so don't just order one fucking set of strings. You freaking cheap metal bastards. So I put skull strings below in a link. Also, I don't know, whatever I can find. Go order yourself a set. It's not cost prohibitive. If you like it, you might have found your new string company from people that support this kind of stuff and that actually live that kind of stuff. Awesome. How can you not love this? And the lovely Gwen and Pum Pum. Animals at the end.
And you won't surrender to the blind leading the blind.